Hey, I'm Erica, and today we're going to talk about naked products or solid products. We have a pretty distinctive style at Lush. So if you've ever walked past us in the mall, maybe you smelled us coming around the corner or looked online, you've probably seen that we have a pretty distinctive style in terms of the way our products look. And when I say you can smell us around the corner, it's because we don't have a lot of packaging holding our products back. So all those perfumes are just out there waiting for you. Why is that? How did we become part of the naked revolution? Well, a lot of it has to do with environmental impact. So when you don't have, if you say you have a bath bomb and it's not covered in plastic, that it's in a box or wrapped in another kind of plastic, you are eliminating all of that useless waste when you can just get to that bath bomb. We want you to use it fresh anyway, so you just take it right home and use it, and that is the best way to use our products. Come often, buy fresh. So when you're thinking about even the packaging that we do have, having all post-consumer recycled product in their packaging, having things like knot wraps and tote bags, there's really an experience that can be had here that's unlike any other. And the packaging has so much to do with it, or the lack of packaging has so much to do with it. The cool thing about our products is that anywhere you look, there is a solid option. If you know of a liquid thing, we probably have the solid thing. Anything from bubble bath that normally you would pour out of a bottle, ours is a solid thing. You just crumble it up and you're good to go. Or toothpaste, you're squeezing it out of a non-recyclable plastic tube. Ours, you just pop one in the mouth and you're good to brush away. If we've got shampoo bars instead of liquid shampoos, we've got solid body butters instead of potted ones, and we've got options everywhere. So if that's not your bag, we've also got some great options for that too. So the idea of having so many naked products is actually really revolutionary in the cosmetics industry. Cosmetics are often heavily packaged and stored in warehouses for a long time to be able to get out to your pharmacy. Whereas here at Lush, products are made fresh every single day to get out to the shops so that you can get them right into your tubs or onto your faces. So the idea of having a product that is solid, here's what it's going to do for you. You can really pack in all of those fresh ingredients, but without having a big water content in them, that's going to keep the product more stable. So what we're doing with our products is something called self-preserving. Now, the idea of self-preserving is something that we have kind of coined ourselves because it's more than preservative-free. But what it is saying is it's a product that doesn't need any synthetic preservative at all. Now, you probably know, especially if you cook or something like that, that there are plenty of natural preserving items out there like sea salt, honey, vinegar, clays, even cocoa butter has preservative effects. And so we're using those in careful combination with a reduced or non-existent water content to make a really concentrated, solid product that doesn't require a package and is still super effective. So with this idea of having these concentrated, effective products, it really opens us up for a lot of innovation and dreaming when it comes to creating products. So a product that we might normally experience in a tub or a pot or a tube, we can now release it from that, free it from that, and things just go wild. So that's how we have things like exfoliating body butters, like our scrubby body butter, or those little truffles that are actually bath oils that normally you would pour out of a bottle, but we've just got them in these perfect little like bites almost. There's some of those things that you see when you come into the shop where you're like, what is that? What's going on here? You're usually pointing to a crazy naked product, and that is our way of talking about how we can make an impact, but also just the fun of creating products too. In addition to just the straight up naked products, we do have some packaging around. You can probably even see some behind me a little bit. So what's up with that? So of course we think about that too. So when you're looking at things like our pots and our bottles, those are all 100% post-consumer recycled plastics. So that means that they have been used before and have been ground down to create new pots for us or new bottles for us. They are readily recyclable recyclable. And for those who don't have number 5 plastic, that's those black pots, for those where that's not really available, we had a solution for that. So if you bring back 5 black plastic pots, then you get a free fresh face mask. So that was a way for us to help you get that recycling done. So we're saying, don't worry, we'll do it for you. And then also you get a free face mask to boot. So how can you complain about that, right? When you're also thinking about some other cool things, we have tins. So we have little tins that you can put your body butter or your massage bar in. Those are reusable, and then people just use them in all different ways too. Like they might put a little slice of soap in there, or their shampoo bar and a little slice of conditioner or something like that. So there's tons of ways. I mean, my travel bag from working is just like, it's just a giant pile of tins that have different things in them. So that's how I roll, but that's really an easy way for you to get around with these products to make it really easy for you. Even our gifts, when we're thinking about that, we're using recyclable paper, or some of our paper is made from banana fibers or offcuts from t-shirt making. So we've really got a lot of fun things going on in those. And then if you can't find what you like in a pre-made gift, we also have wraps that are made from recycled plastic bottles or organic cotton. And those, I mean, people take those all the time for like their lunch afterwards or something. So those are usable in a million different ways. And then lastly, if you're shopping online, when you get a package from us, you'll often have it in a cardboard box, and you'll see some little packing peanuts in there, or some plastic wrapping on your product. And don't despair. We've even thought about that. So those peanuts are actually called, we call that biofill here in-house. And those are made from potatoes. So they're completely compostable. And then the wrap that you have is made of cellulose, which is also like a vegetable-based product. So those are actually compostable. So we're doing all the work for you. All you gotta do is shop. So even though there's a ton of crazy ideas that we have, and we're always thinking of more for sure, we don't want this to be something that only we have. We are trying to inspire people to change the way that they think about packaging. So maybe this starts extending into your everyday life, thinking about the food packaging that you have or how you buy online. And we want industry to think about this too. We're challenging people to change their way of thinking, but also their way of producing product and storing product. And so we're hoping that this really is the start of a revolution around reducing packaging and environmental impact in a positive way. Okay, so thanks for getting naked with me. We want to hear what you have to say about this, so comment down below and give us ideas for next time. So we're going to be doing this series more, and you are feeding us the ideas. So tell us what you want to talk about next time, and we will talk about that.